Here is your core mini band workout. I have a light mini band here, just because for some of the exercises, we're gonna need that range of motion. We're gonna do 7 exercises. We're working 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. I'm just gonna roll through the exercises as they come, so keep an ear out, and then we'll do them twice. So nice, quick, snappy core blast for us. We're gonna start with the first exercise. We're gonna grab a mini band, place it around your arches. There's some movement of mini band throughout, but I'll just keep you updated as to where you need the band. And we're gonna start in our all fours position with a plank to a bear, or a bear to a plank. So with wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, hover the knees. I'm just gonna stretch out, out, in. I'm alternating my starting leg here. If that's too much to remember, don't worry. Just think of doing one leg leading the first time round, second leg leading the second time. So we're aim here is to try and stay completely stable, particularly as we're pushing on that band. And of course, if you don't have a band, that's okay. You could do this without one. Got less than 10 seconds to go. Push. In, nice and stable through the hips, and rest. Next exercise, I'm always wiping my mat in these. We're doing a forearm plank, and we're gonna raise our legs. So I'm gonna put the band around our ankles now. So coming onto the forearms, elbows underneath the shoulders. And they come into our plank, 2, 1. So we're here. I'm just gonna lift one leg up and pop it back down. Lift and push on the band and down. I'm again trying to stay nice and stable through this movement, keeping my back flat, lift, lower. Keep the head nice and steady, core drawing in. We've got 10 seconds here. Kicking up. As you kick up, try not to arch through the lower back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next, we're going to do a high plank, and we're going to step our legs out from side to side. So if in high plank it's too much, you can drop down to the knees. If you can't manage a high plank today, put the band around your thighs and do it on your knees. So we're going in 3, 2, 1. So step, stretch, center, stretch. It's very hot and muggy, but there's some like building works going on, so I can't open my window, so it's gonna get sweaty. Out, in. Again, if you're short on time, you can do this workout once, but just repeat the last exercise twice, just because it's on one side only. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and down. We're coming onto our back. We're gonna pop the band back on our arches like we did at the beginning. So we're doing a little dead bug variation now. I'm gonna move the timer so I can see it. So let's get our legs up. We're doing hands behind the head. And we're gonna hold up in our curl up the whole time. So we're gonna come up, we're gonna press, rotate towards the knee, center, bring it back. Press, rotate, center, back. Now if it's too much to hold the head up the whole time, you can come down in between, or you can keep the head down and do your classic dead bug where the arms are going back. I'm trying to stay high in this curled up position as we go, pushing that band. Don't let the other leg move, and rest. Okay, we're gonna have, the band can stay on the feet. We're gonna do like a reaching up towards the feet. The band's gonna be stretched, and we're gonna lower the legs down and up. So we're gonna reach to the toes and then lower the legs. Okay, ready? So I'm gonna reach straight up, head and shoulders come off, roll down, down, and lift. Reach. Now the legs only go down as far as you can control with your core. Don't go so far that you're then overarching in that lower back. You want that nice neutral position. Keep my feet nice and flexed, sending the legs away. Reaching up towards my toes. Rather than like up at a diagonal, I'm trying to reach like almost straight up. So the shoulders come off. Woo, that was spicy. I'm gonna grab that band and place it against the wrists. I'm gonna do a double toe tap and then I'm gonna press the hands into the band on either side. So I'm going like that. So it's like a little tricep situation. Bands on my wrists, both feet are up. Again, if two legs are too much, you can tap one at a time. So I'm gonna tap down and curl up and push into the band. Tap, let's reach arms and legs away if you want extra, and push. Reach and push. Pushing in. As I'm pushing in, I can feel like my core firing up to keep my legs still. Don't let the thighs move. You can see the sneaky bit of Pilates. If you do Pilates classes with me, this is a little cheeky bit of Pilates. But we know Pilates is all about that stability. Woo! And now, I'm gonna plank. Pop that band around the thighs and come into a side plank. So this is our move number 6. So we're gonna do a little side plank, lift with that top leg. So I'm in my side plank. Bottom knee is going to stay down, come up with the hips, arm can reach, and we're just going to lift and lower that leg. If you prefer to have the hand on the hip, no problem. We're going to do this all over again on the other side, round 2. So this is the last move of round 1. Lifting and lowering. If the lift and lower is too much, just stay and hold the plank. Staying nice and tall, I'm going to lift my arm up, just for some length through the arm and the body. Keeping this bottom hip nice and active. 3, 2, 1. Down. Back to our first move, which is that pair, which is that bear to our plank. So band around the arches. I'm going to try for the band around the arches for the plank jacks as well. We'll see how that goes. So, into our bear, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Hover the knees and we push. Steady. Steady. Round 2. Let's do it. In. So I'm having my feet a little wider in my plank than I usually would, just so I can keep that band where it is. Tap. In. You know the moves now. We're going for stability over speed with these exercises. So try to keep it slow. You know, it's tempting to go really fast, but you've only got 5 seconds to go. Plank. 3, 2, 1. And rest. We've got that forearm plank where the legs are coming out side to side next. Again, if you want to do any of this on your knees, pop your band on your thighs and then go knee, 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 knee. Okay. I'm going to try keep the band where it is. 5 seconds. 3, plank it, and let's go. Step, center, step. Oh no, we're leg raising. Sorry, my bad. Lift, so the band is around the ankles. Lift up and tap. Lift up and tap. You see how I don't? I'm not going to re-edit it. We're still doing core. We just did a couple moves, a little remixed. Second move and third move together. Lift the leg, down. My memory is awful. I do have it written down, but my eyesight is also awful. 3, 2, rest. Okay. Now we're doing high plank, step, step, step. I was like, this doesn't feel quite the same as the first time. Right, now I'm gonna put the band around my arches again. 5 seconds. Let's come up into that plank. 2, 1. Now we step and center. Step, center. Slow and steady. Trying to keep the rest of my body still as I tap and bring it back. Last time for these moves. Round 2. Slow and steady. 15 seconds to go. 10. Keep going. 5. And rest. Coming onto our backs. Keeping the band on the arches. And rolling down nice and safely. We're coming into that dead bug. Now you can do the arm, opposite arm and leg if you like, or you can just hold your curl in the center, or you can add that rotation. Okay, let's do it. So press out, rotate, back, in, press, center. And I'm trying to keep my body nice and still, my spine stable. In, press, twist, center, press. Good. Slow and steady. Wins the race here. With core, everyone wants to go really fast, but we're going for stability, stability, stability. Rest, okay. We've got that toe reach with the lower. So I've got my feet flexed, so my heels are going up towards the ceiling, keeping that band there. Arms are reaching up towards the air, and I'm going to toe tap lower, okay? And let's do it. Reaching straight up, down. I've got tension on that band. Lower, lift, reach, down, lower, lift, reach, down. Sorry, I always say the thing because it just helps me coordinate my brain. And down. Your legs don't have to be going very far. Listen to your bodies. We won't be looking exactly the same because we're different. So just stick with whatever variation. Rest. Always stick with whatever variation means that you're doing it the best for you. That's it. Let's grab our band. Legs are together. And band's on my wrist. I'm going to reach the arms up overhead. I'm going to tap the legs down. And as I bring the legs up, I'm going to bring the band over my thighs, over my shins, sorry. So my legs tap down, up with the body, push, and roll back down. And push, tap. My legs are glued together just so it keeps them nice and contained. We've got one more move after this. Press, reach. Almost there. Don't worry, I can feel it too. Oh, okay, band around the thighs. That side plank leg lift next. So band's coming up around the thighs. I'm gonna swing around so I can see you've got 10 seconds. So our last move, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, top legs out, elbows under the shoulder, in my side plank, and lift, lower. Last move of this little circuit. I'm kicking my Montserrat, so I'm just gonna, Montserrat's gone wild. She's absolutely thriving. Had like 4 new leaves this week. Got moss poles at the ready, don't worry. Keep going, keep going. Remember your options. You can just hold your leg out, you can hold it down, or you can add the tap. Keep everything nice and strong. Pushing that shoulder into the floor, elbow into the floor, and lower down. You can remove the band. We're coming swing round to all fours. And we'll just do a quick little cobra stretch. So come onto your belly, bring those legs nice and wide, reaching out and up, stretching all the way through the core. Inhaling at the top and just wheel yourself back down. Let's do one more. Repeating everything up. Inhale at the top. and wheeling down. Take the legs together, push back into your child's pose, reaching the arms forward, wheel up through the spine, and that there was your cheeky little mini band, abs, core, obliques, all of the good stuff workout. So well done.